Will's up. He says, I have a client that dominates for his Suburb and GMB. How can we target locations that are 10K or less that they are not showing up for? For example, they don't show up for the next adjacent suburb 3K away. I'm not sure what, 3 kilometers, excuse me. Well, there's a lot of ways to do that, Will. It's kind of something that I'm not going to have time to really explain here, but I mean, and also that's something that we cover, Marco covers in local GMB Pro, and it's called expanding the centroid. At least that's what Marco calls it. So there's things that you can do with an existing listing to where you don't need to create another listing to actually expand. If you have a self-hosted website, you can add pages and target like what that you can call them geoposts or geopages specifically, and set up silos, location-based silos for those areas, and produce content where you're targeting that type of, landmarks and, things like that, that you can, I got a VA that I trained how to do that kind of stuff. If you've got a self-hosted website, you can do some additional things that way because you can create silos. You can still do that with your GMB too. But again, we can't really share those methods here on a free setting. So I would recommend, Will, if you're not in local GMB Pro, that's the perfect training for what you're trying to do. Would you agree, Marco?
Absolutely. I mean, it's not that difficult to extend or expand the centroid. Some people say move the centroid. Well, that'll get you suspended more often than not. So if you don't want to get it suspended, if you want to be like careful and take care of your asset, then you have to look to go from where you are to where you're not. And that's as far as I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.